Now we're going to talk about the divisibility rules. And so we're going to go through and explain what they are. So we first have to start when we have divisibility is what is a prime number, what is a composite number? Because a prime number, you will not have it divisible by anything, but a composite you will. So a prime number is a whole number greater than 1 with no other factors than 1 in itself. So you're only going to be able to do 1 times itself. So like 3 is prime because 1 times 3 is 3. 7 is prime because 1 times 7 is 7. So here are my examples. 1, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29. I'm not sure if 1 is prime, but it can only go 1 times 1, which is 1. Okay? Oh, and then I forgot one. You need to have 2 in there because it's only 2 times 1 is 2. Now, a composite number. Well, if a prime number is only divisible by itself in 1, well, a composite number is going to be a whole number greater than 1 that's not prime, so it cannot be prime, and has factors other than 1 in itself. So it can be any number. It can be multiplied by 2 numbers, basically. So think of it as multiplied by 2 numbers. So you have 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, because 4 is 2 times 2, 6 is 2 times 3. Anytime it can be multiplied by 2 numbers that is not 1 in itself, it will be a composite. So let's look at these examples down below. 21. Well, 21 is 7 times 3, so that would have to be composite. 13. Well, I look up here, and 13's up here, so that would have to be prime. 13 times 1 is 13. 95. Well, I know, and we're going to figure this out in a minute, that it ends at the 5, so it has to be times 5. So 5 times 19 is 95, so that's composite. Next one, 147. And you're going to find this rule later on. If I go 7 plus 1 is 12 plus 4, or 7 plus 1 is 8 plus 4 is 12. Well, 12 is divisible by 3, so it has to be divisible by 3. So 49 times 3 is 147, composite. Next one, 13 times 13 is 169, composite. And the last one is prime, which would be really hard for you to figure out because it is such a big number, but it is a prime number. Okay, so we're going to go through our divisibility rules. Okay, so here's our divisibility rules. If you have the number 2, the last digit is going to be even. If your last digit is even, so that'd be 2, 4, 6, 8, and 0, then it's going to be divisible by 2. Next one, the divisible by 3. The sum of the digits is divisible by 3. So that means if you have a number and you add it up together, so my example is going to be if you have the number, I'm going to get it in here. So if you have the number, let me think about one that's divisible by 3. If you have the number 78, so you have a number that is 78, well, I look at the digits, and I know that 7 plus 8 equals 15. Well, 15 is divided by 3. That's going to equal 5, so then that one would be divisible by 3. Okay? Divisible by 4. The last 2 digits are divisible by 4. So that means if you look at the last 2 digits, they are divisible by 4. So if I have a number that is, say the number was 428, well, I look at the last 2 digits, which are 28, and we know that 28 divided by 4 equals 7. Wait, that's not right. Sorry, 1 second. Oh, yeah, that's right. I just was having a little bit of a brain, I don't know. Okay, so let's go on. The 5s. So if you look at the 5s, you look at the last digit, so that's the last number in the last number. And if it is a 0 or a 5, then it's going to be divisible by 5. Now, 6. Well, think about 6. 6 is 2 times 3. So the number is going to be divisible by 2 and 3. So if you know it's divisible by 2, it's divisible by 3, then it has to be divisible by 6. 8, hopefully you don't have any that are 8, but you just have to have the last 3 digits are divisible by 8. And that one's a little bit trickier. But think about this. If it's divisible by 4, 2, and 4, then it might be divisible by 8. But it has to be divisible by 4 to be divisible by 8. 9. The sum of the digits is divisible by 9. So just like the 3, where you add up all the digits, you're going to do that for 9. And if it's divisible by 9, then it will work. And 10. The last digit ends in a 0. So those are our divisibility rules. You're going to practice it a little bit, and hopefully you can get these down, okay? Bye.